everything you buy has an impact on the world around you. And you can't ever really know the full capacity of what you're doing when you purchase something, like the effect that you're going to have on someone else in this world. For example, if you buy a cheap shirt from Walmart, you never know where it came from. You don't know who made it. You don't know what kind of living conditions they're in. There are people in Haiti right now who are working in sweatshops and they make $10 a month or $3 a day. And these buildings they're working in are not up to code at all. They're very dangerous. Last year they had one collapse and one caught on fire and like 19 people died, tragically. They were digging people out of the rubble for weeks. They get paid so poorly and treated poorly and beaten. You can't buy a tomato from Walmart because the Cuban or migrant farm worker from Florida, from the tomato farms, are making like 0.2 cents per penny for every tomato. They're forced to live in shacks with dirt floors. They have no health care. They don't have hardly anything. They'll never get out of it. They have to move from place to place so that they can pick their vegetables whenever they're in season. That's no kind of life. Ugh. It's no life to live at all. And then you have to think about the impact that these things have on you, the poisons that are being put into them, the chemicals that are put into the food that you eat, the antibiotics, the steroids, the pesticides on the vegetables. It's all so dangerous. And the only solution, really, is to become self-sufficient. Really, you can't buy anything. You can't, I mean, they're raping the earth. They're taking all the minerals and all of our natural resources and just wasting them up. Consuming. Literally consuming them. We won't have anything left for our children or our grandchildren if we keep going this way. And now you see the ocean washing up on into Jersey Shore. New York's going to be gone in 20 or 30 years. Because of global warming. Some people don't even believe that it exists. My point is that we have to start taking care of each other, and we have to start taking care of our earth and our animals, and we have to start thinking before we do things. You have to think. People do not think. They go through the motions of life. What's the most convenient for me? What is the thing that I what is the thing that's the best for me? What makes my life easier? They're not thinking about the impact of the purchases that they have. The packaging. God, packaging is about 40% of your budget. 40%. If you refuse to buy food that has packaging, not even just food, but any item, anything with a package, like a hanger, if it comes in a box, half the crap you buy comes with a box and styrofoam and plastic. It's so wasteful. And our products would cost so much less if only we didn't have to have so much stupid packaging. It would be hard. I don't do it. I would like to boycott packaging. but I don't. And I might someday, but it would be very difficult to function in society and to buy anything that you might need without packaging. Not because you need the packaging, but because everything comes in some kind of packaging. And when you leave the store, they put it in another package, in a bag. Did you know that they banned plastic bags in California? You're not even allowed to have them anymore. Not allowed to. You're not allowed to have them in your store for people to take stuff with. They're so bad for the environment, completely unrecyclable. I know Walmart says that they have like recycled bags and they had that bag recycling thing, but I don't think that they actually recycled the bags. I think it was more like the bags they had were made of other recycled plastic. And then the bags they were collecting were being recycled, only you really can't recycle a plastic bag. They get too dirty. They're not like thick enough. They're not made out of the right kind of material to be recyclable. Most plastic bags just end up in a landfill, even if you send them to the recycling center. They can't do anything with it. It costs too much money. The process to recycle a plastic bag is too expensive. So most of the time they just throw them away. It's disgusting. The world that we live in is disgusting. And the weather is definitely getting worse. Like, from when I was a kid, we didn't have freaking tsunamis and New York City getting flooded, or New Jersey or whatever, getting flooded by the ocean. That's like the stuff they told us about when we were kids, that, oh, someday California's going to fall off the continent. And now, like, it really is legit falling off the continent. They were right. So, it kind of is a good incentive to take care of the planet that we live on. So important. I just can't stress enough how we have to take care of the earth that we live in. There's no more that I can say besides we all have to constantly be thinking about what we're doing. You can't let any action go without thinking it through.